Good evening. How you doing? My name is Dexter Johnson. I'm coming to you to talk to you about the music the music and the individual that I picked to talk to you about. I'm in the communication class of Miss Miller. So right now I'm just going to give you a little insight on go-go. Go-go is a popular music mainstream within the DMV, as they call it, the metropolitan area, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and outside of our area. Let me put my glasses on. I want to talk about go-go and the popularity of music that was transformed within our metropolitan area from the 60s throughout the 70s, and that was invented by Chuck Brown. The music started out as funk music that originated, like I said, in the mid-60s throughout the 70s, which remained popular as of today. It was a unique music that was created towards younger individuals, because younger individuals at that time didn't have nowhere to go. They couldn't listen to music and this and that. So it was another different brand of music that was invented by Chuck Brown that kind of like took over the DC metropolitan area, and it kept kids out of trouble. It kept them off the streets, and as far as from Friday on up to Sunday, they was either in the house or they was in some type of atmosphere, like on Fridays or Saturdays, in a dance hall, dancing, listening to this music throughout the area. It was early bands that came out during the time that Chuck Brown came out. They wanted to try to take credit for the music, which they couldn't, because everybody know that Chuck Brown was the founding father of go-go. But he also, within the music, he created other bands, other young individuals that was able to play music without reading music, just being able to learn music, how to be able to play this type of music, as far as the drums, horns, congos. I mean, these type of kids that didn't know how to read music, as far as in this era, from what I was told and what I had read about this, they were straight up smart as far as in the music area. That's why people couldn't understand within go-go, how were they able to write music or learn music from it, and they just played on instincts, on the sound of the music as time went on. This was, like I said, it was a driven type of music towards the younger individual. You would get blues, you would get soul, and you would get salsa within this music. Chuck Brown ended up taking his music out to California. He was invited to play on Soul Train in 1978, which the music that y'all heard before was Bustin' Loose. That was the album that he came out with, and it hit the chart boards on the R&B hip hop board, and it lasted for 2 straight months. He got all the way up to 34, which we all know that's great, to be able to take the music, take one record and be on the chart board for 2 months, from February to March of '78. Then he came back here. He ended up playing in the Capitol Center, which sold out over 17,000 people. We talking about 17,000 kids, 15, 16, 17, possible 18 on up, that was there. Immaculate. And then he had other individuals, other bands that followed his footsteps, like EU, Trouble Funk, the Mighty Red Essence, and on and on and on. Then also he was in, he also helped created the all-girl band, which that led to a female band, an all-girl female band. So Chuck Brown did a whole lot for the metropolitan city. You know, we have to understand that the music translated to dance halls, parks, even at weddings, family functions, anything that you can celebrate, the music was played at. Go-go produced some of the great bands in the city. Like I said, the other 4 bands that follow along with them. EU ended up playing playing in the music. They created that #1 song that they doing right to this day, almost 30 years ago. They created Doing the Butt, Spike Lee movie, and it's still being played as we speak now. Go-Go came on the radio in '78 with the Bustin' Loose. That's opened up the door for Go-Go on the radio, which Go-Go wasn't really being played. As time go on, it was being played. So we have to understand that Go-Go is the mainstream, which the mayor of Washington D.C. has officially made Go-Go the mainstream of music, falls in the Washington D.C. Metropolitan area. Chuck Brown, as of today, has streets named after him, parks named after him. He will go down in the history of Go-Go. In closing, Chuck Brown is and still will be the godfather of Go-Go. I want to thank everybody for listening to me talk about Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. We'll leave you with this.